Alright, so who are we here with? What's your online names?
I'm Axelion underscore Burnout.
Alright.
Follow 256.
And I'm Baghead, aka Bags.
Cool, cool. Alright, so... Oh, my phone died. I have some questions memorized. Okay, basically, like, what do you think are some good tips to enjoy a Nerf War like this?
To enjoy a Nerf War?
Oh, I got this one. Don't take anything seriously. Everything's a joke with us.
Just act like a kid again. Relive your childhood.
Have fun, don't play to win.
Yeah. Think of it like whose line is it anyway? The points don't count.
That's true.
The points don't matter.
The points don't matter. And what was the other part of it?
Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah, everything's made up and the points don't matter. That's totally how it is for us.
Okay,
I mean,
sounds good.
Don't we have like the bylaw of if it makes sense,
you're doing it wrong?
Yeah. Oh, and skip rush. Skip rush.
You didn't experience any of those.
Quack.
Oh, rush and skip at the same time?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Instead of running, you just
Or flying V's.
Yes.
What is
flying V's.
What is that?
From
like a
the
duck?
movie?
Yeah.
Quack.
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 Yeah. Quack. Start quacking, running.
Keep one guy in the behind the row of human fodder.
It's a
I think
good
we
technique.
successfully captured a flag doing that.
Yes.
We used
time.
arrow.
Yeah, we used that. Yeah, we did CTF that way once, and then another time we scored like 5 points and it came a Powerball that way.
Okay, next question.
Nice. Alright, so have you guys ever played like any indoor Nerf Wars with this powerful stuff?
No.
No? No like arenas or
Screw
something?
around inside the Sanctum Scunarium.
Yeah, the Sanctum Scunarium, aka my grandpa's workshop, which is like the size of a garage. And we do shoot stuff like that. It hurts.
Generally, we don't hit each other.
Most of the time we don't hit each other, we just hurt the walls.
Yeah, last time I
Poor
shot
walls.
one of my guns in
We're
my house.
trying to get a laser tag arena to play in.
We haven't found a good one yet though.
Well, the one closed.
We got cannonball.
Wow, all the way from over there.
Alright. Pills was just being awesome with his maximizer. And
That thing
shot
is
me.
crazy.
Streamline, wasn't it?
No, that was a homemade.
Fun.
That shouldn't have fit in his barrel. That thing should have been too
Yeah,
loose
that's
for
one
him
of
to hit
mine.
me accurately. But no, we got Cannonball was looking at a good place for us for doing an indoor war somewhere. We figured if we did that, we'd use stock ammo, even
That
if
or
it's modded guns.
just air restrictors removed is pretty much indoor
Yeah.
stuff.
Play a stock class.
Yeah, it's the only thing I would, that's the best thing I've done.
I wouldn't use Stefans inside. That's just a bad idea.
Yeah.
You might break something or?
I broke the light switch plate at my house.
Uh-huh,
and
dang.
had it glued back together for a while. No one noticed, and
No one
I
noticed?
found a replacement in the garage.
Oh,
actually.
okay, good
We've had
idea.
guys knock lenses out of glasses at outdoor wars. I don't really want to do that where I've got restricted
Oh, what about
movement.
what's his name? Back when you guys were Nerf and they got a dent in the Naruto headband.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The metal Naruto headband.
Which he started wearing because he'd already taken a quarter-size welt from about 100 feet away to the noggin.
Dang.
That was from a modded blast bazooka that was legitimately evil.
So yeah, stock stuff inside, pretty much.
But we haven't gotten a chance to do it because we haven't found a good place yet.
Well, I found a place, but it's an airsoft arena, and they probably wouldn't be down for it. Although it'd be fun.
Probably.
Did you see that grid topic and then forum?
Oh, yeah.
In, I forgot where.
Yeah, the place that Talio and the bunch of
Yeah, that place looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or there's the Canadians that play in that basketball gym.
That scares me. That just
Yeah,
looks
that's
like
terrifying.
pain, particularly because they use the same stuff they always use. I do not want to take a shot from a Doomsayer from 3 feet away in a basketball
Much less
gym.
play joust.
Yeah. No. Not
You seen
doing
that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's terrifying.
Speaking of Doomsayer, what exactly is a Doomsayer, and like what makes it so like dang dangerous and powerful?
Have one, I just don't,
Okay.
totally didn't even bring
Okay.
it.
There's two things.
Uh-huh.
One, a Doomsayer is literally a rapid-fire shotgun modded by Forsaken Angel.
Specifically by him.
If it's not that, it's just a rapid-fire shotgun.
Modded like a Doomsayer.
But it's with that kind of a mod to it. It's not a Doomsayer per se. Also, the reason it's so scary is that it's got what, like crazy big springs.
Crazy big.
But there's
Enough
a reason
that
for that.
him being a bodybuilder can actually pump this thing. but-
Yeah, the guy's forearms were like the size of my calves. So I think that's why it works.
And
He
why
can-
it
he can
breaks
do it.
after like
Yeah, why
2
he
wars,
makes
1
them
war.
like once a while.
But still, it's cool. Works for him. That's what matters.
Yeah, you really have to be very specific on the on the dart barrel fit for that gun. I made one as close to that as possible, and it doesn't shoot well because our foam just can't really fit right for the barrel material. So I even used the barrel material that they got. I got OMC PETG and it didn't work.
Wow.
But I think it's because like our biggest problem is here our temperature fluctuates so much that our foam size changes.
Yeah, but nothing really
Homemades.
worked on it.
Yeah.
The best was your older white thin foam.
Oh, that was that stuff was great. I wish I still had more of that. And like when Tony and I bought that spool, that's what we got instead of what we have.
It's all right.
Does it matter?
No.
That's cool. I just want to learn more about the modding community and their wars and stuff. Speaking of modifying blasters and making Stefans, like how hard is that exactly?
Which,
Like how hard is it to you guys now? So you've been doing it
So
for a
easy.
while. It's easy?
Like, I
It
do
really
it-
depends on what you're doing.
you can pretty much do it the night before a war.
Yeah, Stefans, I pretty much
Yeah.
find out how many I'm going to make by the number of BBs I have, and then I put on a movie, and I just mindlessly just go
After
through them.
you've done homemades for a while, you just kind of turn into a dart making robot.
Tony's the dart.
We actually have a dart making robot. His name's Tony. He's pretty cool. He can make a stupid amount of perfect homemades.
Not to mention he cuts them the same length without even looking.
Well,
Wow.
he cuts them the same length, and he has a system where he can actually drag the foam, cut it with the X-Acto, flick it with the blade, and keep going.
Oh man.
Boom, bam, boom, bam. It just keeps
I
going.
watched him do it with an entire spool of foam. 2,500 feet.
Wow.
Yeah, guy's
Ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Now, modding guns can be easy. It depends on the gun. The
Uh-huh.
newer the gun right now, the harder it is to mod.
The older, like max force and stuff like that, you can just slap a coupler on it, slap a new
Remove
barrel
an air
on, and
restrictor,
you're good to go.
Crayola.
Yeah, I mean, my 2K I was using today, that's
Mhm.
a piece of brass, a sprinkler riser, and electrical tape.
Oh, okay.
That's it. It took like, I modded it in my car before the war.
Oh wow. Nice.
Actually, a lot of the guns we use are modded that way.
Yeah.
As you can tell by the lack of end strike guns out here.
Yeah.
I don't
What was
know,
I gonna
barrel
ask?
breaks technically end strike.
Yeah.
And barricades too. But none of our barricades are modded. They're
No,
all bone
yeah,
stock.
we've been using
Oh,
those
okay.
bone stock. Barricade was a nice surprise.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good surprise because bone stock, they work pretty well. And
I can't wait for that new rapid fire gun.
oh yeah, the
Whatever it is.
what's
The
it
whatever
face? The one that's like
expletive
electric
20.
wildfire.
Yeah.
That new
Oh.
one, the Dart Tag one.
Have you seen it?
Those are gonna be fun.
Oh
With
yeah.
the clip 16. And
That'll be fun too.
Quick
I
16
bet.
and
I
the
saw that
speed
one.
load 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And the swarm fire. I don't know swarm fire.
Swarm
but-
Fire, that's the one we were talking about. Yeah,
Oh,
Swarm
okay.
Fire's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That clip one looks goofy.
Both of them.
Like a
That's
banana
great.
clip going on and stuff.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. I like it more than the
16
tactical
is
thing
essentially
going on.
a Raider reshell that shoots taggers.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Another question. What exactly is a plus bow, and like, why are that thing so expensive? And details on
Crossbow
that.
was originally created by Captain Slug to be a cheaper recreation of the Nerf crossbow, because Nerf crossbows back at the time were selling for upwards of $200.
Ah.
Though, ironically, it costs about 120 to make one, but then
But
you have
you get
enough stuff to
leftover
make
stuff,
like 3 more if you buy your stuff right.
Yeah.
Created by Captain Slug, perfected
Perfected
by
by
Ryan Numbers. Ryan, we had one of our guys had one that was a really early one by someone else, and we called it the fail bow.
Yeah.
The fail
And
bow.
that was our attitude towards those until
Uh-huh.
we saw Numbers' one when he brought it out to get in.
And Zeke's, because he always has
Well,
it with him.
but Zeke didn't start coming with us and coming and playing with us till about the same time as Numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, even slugs that he brought out to get in that one year
That was
Yeah, we
performed
were-
pretty
yeah,
poorly.
We were unimpressed. Of course, we were unimpressed with Slug in general. Yeah. Long story, not going into it.
All right, but what makes it so good?
You
Just the-
have a huge spring crammed into
Yeah,
it.
the,
I mean,
the
amount of
full
power that's in it.
K26 spring can output so much power. I think I have one in my my rainbow pump,
It's the PVC looking gun.
that homemade that I was running around.
Oh, I see.
Mainly what it is, it's reliable, it's easy to repair. That's what most people like about crossbows. They shoot quite nice and they're easy to fix. You can replace almost anything on it.
Yeah.
They kind of last forever. I mean, the one I was using today, that you were using today,
Yeah.
that one is Stefan guy who created Stefans' personal one from
Yeah, one of the
back
originators
in the day.
of Nerf.
He sold it to our buddy Greg a few years ago, and then Greg sold it to me. And so that thing's been around since the 90s being used, and it's still working.
Yeah, in the same condition.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's still got the same barrel setup. I just added a Crayola to it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What exactly is like when they say like a single long shot or like a single Titan? Like what is that?
Single?
Yeah, when you single
Just-
something.
A single barrel that fires micros. With an air tank like that, it can easily clear a football field. With a Titan.
The Titan one? Oh, that's why it's banned, huh?
Because
Titans
it
are
would be able
designed to shoot something
break
this big,
things.
right? That's big and slow. And its air tank is, what, a good
It's the size of a Maverick
Bladder?
drum?
Drum,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
about the size of a Maverick drum.
Oh,
Right, the air tank in a Titan. That firing a dart, that's just not fun.
Yeah.
I've seen a guy break a car window with one of those.
Wow.
We held literally just a piece, like a 3-foot piece of PVC up to a Titan and
Without
put a dart
attaching
in
it.
Yeah, without actually attaching it. We fired at someone who was wearing a full face paintball mask, and it knocked his head back. It still hit him that
Wow.
Yeah. Now, that's why those are banned.
No, but yeah, my manager at work, kart track, he shot his friend's car and broke the window. Yeah.
Just not fun to play with that.
I don't like getting hurt that bad at a Nerf War. I don't mind taking a couple welds home, a little bit of
Yeah.
stinging.
Yeah, and that the same goes with like pump replaced like 4Bs
Oh,
or
those
singles
are
and stuff
evil.
like that.
Yeah. So single refers to just one barrel shooting something it shouldn't be. Or like in when we say a single long shot, that's when you take away all the clip system stuff and make it just a dart shooting barrel only.
Oh, okay.
Like that, like when they breech load one at a time.
Yeah.
Or the old system of ramrodding, which no one uses anymore.
Should I ask what that is?
You get a stick and you jam the dart down the barrel.
Like a musket kind of thing?
Musket
Yeah.
style.
That used to be very popular,
I used to have that.
but you know,
My
especially
buddy
with
Tony
the
did that with his blast bazooka for 3 years.
I mean, that essentially changed when Ryan won the ultimate Nerf mod contest of the rear loading 1500. That made any turret gun no longer necessary to,
Right, because I used to use the
to ramrod.
1500 and have to ramrod.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to do what Greg did, which was a ridiculous breach on the
That thing's still
2K.
hilarious.
4 pieces of brass electrically taped to each other, and then you could
With
pull it
spacers.
off, and there were these little nubs that you would put darts on,
That was
jam the
funny.
barrels back on top of it.
And the best part is it actually worked great.
Yeah, it did.
It was just really awkward to reload. Though Arturo
I
got the
always just
hang of it.
ramrodded that one.
Yeah, Arturo got the hang of doing it the way Greg wanted him to. We're talking about a bunch of people nobody knows.
Yeah.
We're old.
I've been doing this for coming up on 8 years now.
And I'm
Yeah.
coming into my seventh,
7.5.
sixth or seventh.
I'm on 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started this like mid '09 was when I started nerfing, so.
Well, be careful.
You know, I'm the old man here.
How old are you?
Well, he's older than I am, but I'm oldest as far as having been nerfed.
Experience.
Everyone who
Because
was
my
playing
group
when we
started
started
the same
playing.
time their group started, but my group's all a year older than them. Yeah.
You know, the guys who used to play before us, like CX and S.C.U.N and all that,
They were at
they lasted
retirement
maybe
age.
5 years at the most for them, and then some of them just kind of pop back up out of retirement here and there.
Spoon and Hubbard come.
I mean, if you want to count like total years nerfing, Ice is the oldest nerfer.
That's Ice 9. Ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zeke. We're not talking about
Ice.
Yeah, not Ice,
Uni
the
13,
YouTube modder, yeah.
Derp Squad.
Derp Squad?
No, but yeah, no, Ice 9.
I modded this gun.
Ice 9
Love me.
nerfed back before we had even done like our own clan stuff.
He
back
played
with
when
the
he was
old
like
guys.
12.
Kind of like how Cheese is technically under that.
Yeah, but
concept,
you know,
too.
they both had the same thing. They didn't play
Yeah,
for
they
a
stopped
very long
for a couple
period.
years and then
So,
found out that people they knew were doing it.
other people they knew were doing it.
Yeah.
They went, oh, hey, I used to do that. What?
Yeah.